Anyway, appreciate y'all. I don't know what I'm going to get into next, but it might be that, well, the two things that are coming up. One is if we keep having this kind of weather, I'm going to want to get on the boat, get on the lake in a boat. And the other is car show season's coming back around. And I haven't made a lot of videos that have anything to do with the cars, but the cars are still here and they're in pretty good shape, and I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to pull them out and do a little cleanup and a little detailing and stuff like that on them. You know, it's going to be car show time. I was talking to one of my car show buddies, Kevin, the other day, and there's a couple of shows coming up over in his neck of the woods, and Mr. Chevy Man's got some car shows coming up down his way, and there's some car shows coming up around here and there and yonder. Oh, the joy. We're going to be out there riding around in it pretty soon. And I'll take my camera and I'll try to attach it to my car in such a way that Waylon Wire would approve of. Because, you know, Waylon Wire, he runs the internet, and he has the ability to tell me how I should make videos, and he does. You know, he doesn't hold back. He tells me exactly what he thinks and how he thinks I should do it. You know, he sort of tells me when to jump and how high, you know, and I try to keep up with his instructions, because he's a very smart feller, and I appreciate his using up his valuable time to tell me how I should be and what I should do. So, I mean, we didn't have people like Waylon Wire, where would dumb bozos like me be? We'd just be lost out here in the world, just trying to struggle by, do the best we can. Okay, I noticed I was getting some fresh new rust growing on top of my arrow cleaner here. I was wondering, should I just put some clear coat right over the top of that, or what? Okay then, I'm gonna cut y'all off. I appreciate you hanging out with me a little bit today. Hope you have a good day. So one of the things I was doing before we got into that rainy spell was I had the Studebaker out, and I was trying to practice with how to place the camera inside the car. And I got this new camera. It has a magnet on the bottom of it. And in the Studebaker, I can stick it up to the ceiling right behind the sunroof. And, you know, everybody's saying, well, your angle ain't right. And I'm thinking, and I'm saying, yeah, that's why I'm doing this, to see what the angle looks like and try to figure out how to set it right. Because Waylon Wire, he made the comment that my videos were my videos where I take a car for a ride were dumb, because I don't take pictures of anything except myself inside the car. And I challenged him to make a better one and show me how to do it, because, you know, you can't drive a car and get a picture of the car going down the road. You know, you can set a camera beside the road and drive by it, but that only gives you, you know, a few hundred feet of your car, unless you're coming straight toward it, and that still don't give you much. And I would like to make videos from inside the car, from outside the car. I could use an assistant, but I've yet to find anybody who was willing to run around and hang out with me and shoot videos while I drive a car around. But that's just the way it is. You have to work with what you got with. So what I got with is what I got. I got this car and that Studebaker right over there. Here, you all know that Studebaker right there. I got this car and that Studebaker, and I got a camera with a magnet on it. I just stuck you to the roof of the car. So what I'm going to do is stick you to the ceiling up about where the interior light would sit, and we're just going to take it out and drive around a little bit, run it through the gears, stuff like that, and you can watch from there. And if you are unsatisfied with me, you can contact Waylon Wire. He's out there in Washington State somewhere, hanging off the edge of a cliff, waiting for the next snowstorm or fire, whichever comes first. You just write to him and tell him how you are dissatisfied with me and how you want to overthrow me, even possibly impeach me from my office, which I don't really have an office, but, you know, give it a shot. I don't care. You'll probably be as successful as anybody else at it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay. So, now take off the jumping cables. I got some jumping cables I got a pretty good battery in here, but I keep the battery tender on it still, just in case anyway. Just to keep it hotted up. I thought we were going to have a car show tomorrow, but they canceled it. It's funny they canceled it because of the weather, and the weather looks pretty good today, but we're supposed to get a big storm tomorrow. There's another one I saw today over at the Big Marina. They're going to have that on April 6th, which is that was a good show last year. I still got some pretty good videos that I hadn't put up from that one yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put y'all right up here. Now you're stuck to the interior light, and I'm going to move this camera down to the point where I'm not looking at the see, there's a headliner right there. So if I move this down a little bit more, my camera's got a screen on the front back. Now you can see a little headliner, but not a lot. And you can also see what's down here. See, that's where the shifter is down here. I don't know if it's any point in going any lower than that. Of course, seeing the headliner ain't nothing, so let's try it right there. Let's try that. Now I got this other camera that'll sit right there if I want it to, because it's got a magnet in it too. Let's get out on the road and just start having a little fun. If we don't do nothing else, well, at least we'll get to ride around a little bit. And it's nice to take advantage of a chance to ride around a little bit when you get it, right? Right-to. And I might wash both these cars today because they both could use it. That one got mud on it, and this one will have when I get back. I think there's a little mud up on the road there. I got pollen on this car. I hadn't seen pollen since last year. That means spring's coming. I'm surprised to see it, but I see some green stuff on the hood there. So yeah, I guess the pollen's coming back. Hey, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. You see, this part right here usually gets real muddy. It looks like it's about dried up now, so that's good. Means I can get through there without splashing too much mud up on the car. I think I gotta go down the Harmony Church Road. That's a pretty curvy little road, and it's got a good section on it with a lot of curves in it. I like to kind of kick it down into low gear and take it through there and see how she does. Of course, you can't hear this car as much as you can hear that Studebaker, but that's part of what I like about it, because what I can hear is the radio when I'm going down the road, which is very cool.